in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay por
Welcome back, everyone, to Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. It's Jags football here in our second quarter. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. The 27-yard look here. Little knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
And the Bills first down.
And they will not snap it again as we have reached the end of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we can get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's a pitch. It's to Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. As they get lined up for this second down, the winter storm returning to the building. Lawrence now off the play action. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back for a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. They send a man in motion. Third and long for him here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ball in his hands right around midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this.
It's in the game.
EA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. We're in the second half of play. Bills with the football. Again, it's Cook. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Another one for Cook. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. This is a short kick, though. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to 2. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Working on 2nd down. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Here's to up the middle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. And great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. And pushing the tight end over. 2nd down, it's Lawrence. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be stopped well short of that first down marker, so the Jags forced to punt this away. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Brought in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're getting a look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. First down from the 42. Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Start of the 4th quarter, offense set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd, Allen. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And it's going to be 4th down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He keeps it and takes off. And he'll go down here and covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. That's another for Oliver. And that is his 2nd of the game.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
All right, the snow is back. Here we go, 3rd down coming up. Now Lawrence. Complete, it's Myers. And in the end, no danger of them actually reaching the marker. He's hauled down well short after a gain of 7. It is 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Josh Hines Allen. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Jaguars holding on to a field goal lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Man in motion here. They're going to pass it here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to get almost nothing here compared to what they needed. Just 2 yards on that play. It is 4th down. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He catched his first attempt, his 2nd now from 45. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Bills set to take over offensively. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Tried running for the first, didn't get it, Brock. And now the biggest decision of this game coming up.
And this is exactly where this coordinator earns his check.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their much warmer temperatures. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports.